Hey guys, Jen from Majestic, and I'm going to do a little ritual for you today, a full moon ritual, a moon water ritual, which is one of my favorite ones to do. I love to combine elements, all natural elements, so water, earth, air, fire, boom. Usually your intention is set pretty well if you find that combination and place it into a ritual manner that makes you feel connected to the environment, makes you feel connected to yourself, all those types of things. So let me make this really simple for you. First of all, it's the pink moon, right? So pink just sounds so nice. And that refers to the fact that it's springtime. So springtime, all the blossoms are blooming and all that stuff. It's the full moon in Libra. So we're talking about letting go a lot and new beginnings. And there's all the dandelions are blooming and that's really fun. So I might add that to the video later because I like looking at my backyard. It makes me feel like we're getting somewhere. Let's see. So new beginnings. Let's just make this really easy today. You're going to need like maybe a little mason jar or a big mason jar. I have a lot of those upstairs. We're going to use, I'm going to use my earth element of pine needles. But you can use sage. You can use anything like, I have like lavender here. So various herbs I sometimes put in my moon water. We'll add those later. And you're going to need some crystals, right? So basically, selenite is always my good go-to. It's for good luck and protection, right? And I'll show you how to trim that. But for added benefit today, I'm going to, this piece of pyrite would not even let me dissect it. So that's going in there, that hole, because we need abundance, right? But also fire quartz and celestite. So celestite's the angel stone. So let's attract the angels to help us all right now for lots of reasons. And fire quartz is the ability to take action, right? The ability to stay focused on something. And also quartz, being in the quartz family, it helps you stay positive and stabilize your energy. So I get a lot of requests for that one, which I love. Look how pretty it is, actually. It's a good one. And then, of course, I have my sage. If you want to, I'll do one just with basic quartz. It's always good to have some quartz moon water around. I want to stress that these are, I call them moon water. It's a form of an elixir. It is not to ingest into the body. You could put them in your bath after they've been charged by the moon. You could place them in the earth, back into the earth. You could use them in another ritual. I just look at them as a lot of positive energy, your own intention. And in particular, this is a full moon bath, right? So those of you who've been on my retreats know that I always try to gear them around the full moon. So it's going to collect all that energy. It's a good time. You're going to feel very buzzy and you're going to be doing all these different things and utilize that. And one way to utilize that is to just like let it be poured into the water. And when you're on your new moon, you can maybe use the full moon energy during your new moon cycle. Another part is because it's the pink moon and the full moon is, we're going to do one adding some seeds, alyssum, right? And seeds because it is the spring. So then you could take your moon bath and you could place it back into the earth and hopefully your flowers will come about and you'll know that that was part of your intention as well. So anyway, I can make these things grow emotionally and physically in the earth. Okay, so I really got outside today, thank God. Headed towards the Boutonville Oak right here in Bedford, which I haven't been to in a really long time. Picked up all my pine for a full moon ritual and I just thought I would show you guys where I am. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, these are things we need to do to help ourselves and to work in our ritual elements. So we'll talk about that later, but here's the pine I collected because I did a little forest bathing earlier. So it's important for me to put that into my moon water. Okay, talk to you guys later. Peace. Place it in there. You don't need much because I have a small mason jar. So this is my one for my earth moon bath, that in particular for my hike, where I put a tiny bit of salt. So Himalayan salt is always a good one. And you're going to want to put your crystals. I like to mix them all up together. So I take my fire quartz, place it in there, my angel stone, and my pyrite. I'm going to sage this. So we'll be doing this twice for 2 different moon baths. So I'm going to burn a little bit of this sage that I have right here in the shell. And I'm going to allow that to smoke. While I take my selenite and just gently shave a little bit of that into your mixture. It looks so beautiful, like snow. Generally, this is what it looks like. So now I'm going to take a minute to just focus in, think about what intentions I want to set. And I'm going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to write that intention on the paper. It could be a wish, it could be anything you want, something like that, but something that you need to connect with, especially since it's the Libra full moon, something you want to let go and something you want to bring into balance. So do yourself a favor. I'm going to do it for myself right now and set those intentions, letting go and balance. So I'm going to finish that up. I'm going to put that aside. In fact, why don't we just take it right now and fold it. This is from my earth jar, my earth moon jar. So now I'm going to take my little jar, open it up, and I'm going to place all of those things into the jar. Just do it on the surface where you don't have to worry about them spilling. All the crystals are in there, all the herbs. You've set your intention, you've cleared all the energy, and now you're just going to pour your water in there. Take your top, place it back on, take your intention, fold that up, place it under the jar, and later you're going to see when we put them outside on the deck so that they get bathed by the moon. So just watch me. I'm going to make the next one, which is for seeds. Mason jar, open it up, put it aside. Take my bowl of any sort, selenite. This one I'm going to do with a clear quartz for positive energy. I'm going to take some salt. I'm going to take my seeds. Put seeds in there. So nice. While I'm setting my intention. little extra selenite left, so I'm going to pop it in there. Pull that back up. Get that ready. I'll put a little sunshine on this one. It's really an amazing day. Woo. Take a moment. Anytime you go through that reflection process, we'll call it, where we sage, set our intention, particularly choose our crystals, that's when you really want to just take pause. So at that point, please take at least 30 seconds of solace and calm. Place my crystal in the jar, my salt, my seeds. And then fill it up. And this one goes with this intention. Now, I want to remind everybody that this is not for internal use. This is simply a ritual to find our connection with ourselves. It's a meditative practice, this ritual, and it's meant to be enjoyed, especially at this time during the full moon. So I am going to give you a little glimpse of these particular, and I'm going to bring you outside and just show you where I'm going to place them so that they can get a moon bath later. Isn't that gorgeous? The lavender, the pine. See, that's the beautiful thing. We're here in the light right now, but all of these are just going to be completely bathed in the moonlight. I want to say some fun things you could do. Sometimes you could just make plain moon bath. And you could add an all-natural food coloring. All right, let's see where we're going to place these outside. So I'm out here on my deck. It's pretty nice out here. And basically I just brought my whole tray out here. There's a lot of crystals that I wanted to cleanse anyway. So I'm putting them all out there. And here we go. Notice the intentions underneath. You could always keep it with the bottle if you want to. And here's all the beautiful things. My dandelions, right? Pink moon. So I wanted to bring those into play. Test tubes, if that's something you want to do. Anyway, you could be creative. This is your ritual. This is not mine. I'm just giving you a little guidance for me and this dude. Thanks so much, guys.